Hello everyone. It's James again. And in today's video I wanted to talk about how many are being programmed into taking narcissistic treatment. And many are being programmed into narcissistic behavior. Oh but James, this surely can't affect me. Sorry to say it does. And I will explain how in a moment. You see, many strong-minded people think and believe it's impossible for them to be manipulated at all. They think there is no way anyone could program them into thinking and behaving a certain way. Did you know we learn many of our life lessons, whether it be good or bad, through stories? This is why we tell stories to children. Not just because they are entertaining, but because we might help teach them not to talk to strangers and other valuable lessons. But most adults don't think this applies to them since they are now adults. However, last I checked, the life learning process is ongoing and doesn't stop until you're dead and gone. And yes, stories are the most powerful way to get through and teach a person how to think and behave. Now again, a strong-minded person will say, "Hey, I watch this type of TV show and that type of TV show and I'm not behaving badly." And to this I would slightly agree. But the key word here being slightly. Some people think because they aren't going around acting crazy then they must not be programmed by the TV shows they are watching, not realizing the worst kind of programming is subtle and over a long period of time, to the point you don't even realize it's happening. Much like narcissists do to their victim, coming to them as a friend, and little by little manipulating and controlling their life, to where the toxic environment has become almost normal for the victim. You notice that every TV show has the man portraying the idiot husband that can't get anything right, that needs his wife to always save him from doing something dumb and stupid, and his kids talk bad to him. His wife hits on the young man that lives across the street, and every time this happens the fake audience cheers. You get hit from every angle with these messages. And like little ants you walk around acting out these very things you see. Because if they are doing these things on TV and it's shown as the way to live, you don't want to be left out and must live like this too. But James, I don't care if my wife goes to Las Vegas with the girls to nightclubs without me. We have a thing called trust. These are the messages that you're getting from television as acceptable and normal. Because my friend, it has nothing to do with trust. It is to do with reality. And the reality is even good people do bad things when tempted to do so. And let me tell you, Las Vegas is full of every temptation you can think of. Temptations even your wife isn't strong enough to fight off. But your television tells you that there is something wrong with you if you don't let these horrors happen to your life. Because everyone else lives this way. And it's normal. Go back to sleep everyone. Nothing to see here. It's normal. The women are taught through stories and other portrayals on television to not raise their kids. To let a third party such as a daycare do this for them. And that it's somehow normal, chic, and acceptable. And by not complying and doing so you will be the odd one left out. Because hey, TV makes it look so cool. And all of your friends are doing it. And if someone tells you it's not healthy, or it's wrong, you have been programmed so good. You will argue with this person. Argue like you have never argued before. But I thought you were a healthy, strong-minded person that in no way, shape or form can be programmed or controlled. It's amazing how when a slang term is used on a television show, everyone the next day will start using this slang term until it's a part of pop culture. Do you realize the folks that make television shows realize this? And know they can come up with the most dumb-sounding word. But if they package it correctly, they can get the entire world saying it in a week and making it a part of their normal daily speech. Television has programmed straight young men to wear their pants hanging off of their behinds. If someone well-respected in the entertainment industry radically changed the style, you better believe everyone would follow suit. And these young men in all walks of life don't realize what they are doing to themselves and that they are programmed how to be and how to dress, how to walk and how to talk. And you are programmed right out of having successful relationships. Because everything that television teaches goes against the grain of what is healthy and good. It tells women to be rebellious against a man that is good to them. It teaches women that even when they have a good man, that cheating on them is normal and acceptable by the mainstream. Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. The television teaches men how to be weak, feeble, and less than, instead of strong commanding figures. Men are emasculated down to nothing, so as a result you have rebellious wives, emasculated husbands, and children in daycare raised by people who care nothing for the child. And you tell me again that you are unprogrammable. The first step of breaking free is realizing the truth, and not giving in to this BS, and by taking our relationships back. And though it may seem a bit old-fashioned, but raising our kids in a way that gives them stability in the home, love, caring, and the ability to be anything they want to be in life, along with having a good mother and father leading the way for them. You know, people, nothing good will come out of ignoring these things. Nothing at all. When are we gonna just wake up?